3-liter Mercruiser engine. It's on an engine stand. It's outside of the boat, so I figured replace this now. Otherwise, it'll be a little more difficult to replace once it's in my boat. So this is supposedly the right one. I haven't taken this off yet to compare, but it does say, I thought it said it on the front, but it does say fits most Mercruiser 2.5 liter, 3 liter, and 3.7 liter, and even I guess 4.3 liter. I can tell you right now, my dad's 4.3 liter Mercruiser does not take this one, but okay. There's a little piece of wire that they wrapped around, and it goes through the flat part of the screw, I guess to prevent it from backing out, which is a good idea because you wouldn't want gas leaking out. So I'm just gonna snip that off. After you take that little clip off, lefty loosey, righty tighty. This has got a notch screw, but you can also, I believe it's like a 10 millimeter. I'm not sure. So this is no longer being. There's a spring in there. Well, geez. So I'm happy I have a new one of these because this one looks pretty bad. This is the original filter. Somehow they call this a filter. This is the original. And I'm replacing it with that one with the yellow. It's a paper filter. That's what it is. It's kind of similar to an oil filter. So I cleaned out the cup that holds the filter. If you look at the packaging, hopefully it focuses because I'll read it to you anyway. You can see there's a diagram on the back, and it shows you could see, I guess, there's a stamp right here where the little A symbol is on the pump. If yours has the stamp that says Carter, you use just the little O-ring that has the little notches in it. That's the one that mine had, and mine has the notch. If yours does not have any marking on it, then you use two different O-rings, which are included as well. No matter what one you have, if you are changing this out, especially if you're changing it out from the original filter to the paper filter, you have to change the O-rings and the spring. The spring definitely, because it might be a little different. They are different, actually. This one's much thicker, and I think it's even taller. And so you are going to look at your filter, and you're going to see that this side has a little bulge, and this side doesn't. You're going to put the spring on the bulge spot, like this. And then you're going to put it spring down in here. And you can also put the spring in the cup. There's a little groove in there. Center that. Put the filter in there. And you can feel that it went in right. Then you just put this O-ring in here. Gasket, I should say, because it's going to have more of a gasket. I actually want to clean that up a little bit. I don't like that, so I'll be right back. So I cleaned it, and I placed the gasket in here, and it doesn't set flush. It likes to try to fall out, but it does still stay in. So I'm just going to be careful while I'm putting this back in. Oh yeah, that'll work. So I'm going to put this other side in first because it's easier to see. Okay, and then you just tighten up the screw. You want to look, make sure it looks pretty centered to me, and the gasket seems to have gone on right. And there we go. And I'd say that it needed the gasket change and the filter I don't really know, but I don't know what they look like brand new, but it looks kind of like a pumice stone. It's got really big pores, and maybe that's how it filters. I don't know. Maybe this just is made just to absorb water. Couldn't tell you for sure.